Welcome to Waters Online, where mountain gardening is made easy with our mountain gardener, Ken Lane. Now, roses get such a bad rap for being hard to grow and hard to maintain. Can you simplify it for us?
Yeah, we've really got a metamorphosis going on with roses. I mean, the old-time gardeners love roses. Hybrid teas, floribundas, climbing roses. You got to, when they bloom, you got to count back 4 nodes, cut at 45-degree angle. There's mildew, there's bugs. But the new series of roses, which is what we're going over today, no problem.
Good.
And so we're going on to, again, the old-fashioned roses, the hybrid teas, the ones that your grandmother grew. Those are more difficult. They have to be grafted on a separate kind of root, and they just some fancy science to it. Here, these are all grafted on their own root. There's no complications. Now, you're not going to enter these into the fair. They're pretty, but they're not that big, showy hybrid tea rose. They're just for landscaping. I want some color out there, or a container. I want to have some pretty containers going into my house, my back patio. These are the roses. I'm easy growing. I don't like to, it's not a labor of love to garden. I just like to plant some things and then watch it bloom.
Exactly.
These roses, these series, when this bloom gets done blooming, it will automatically self-prune.
Oh, nice.
You don't have to do any cutting on it. And these don't get mildew. They don't get bugs. So there's no real spraying with them. So much easier to take care of. Let's go over the first and one of my favorites. This is carpet rose. There's several carpet roses here. They come in different colors. It's a smaller rose, but it gets only knee-high, not even that high. But it spreads. You can see what it's doing. It's spreading out this way, and so it's great in flower beds. I've got a lot of raised gardens because I'm on a slope in my mountain gardens, and I put them right on the edge, and then they float over the edge. So it's a great plant. Again, no disease, no spraying, no bug issues, doesn't get thrip or aphids, and it just keeps on blooming from April through Thanksgiving, up here at the mile-high elevation.
Perfect.
Okay, a pink one the same way. Now, what we go down to, its cousin, if you want a higher version, this is the knockout rose. It's the same kind of flower as the carpet rose, only this one gets up about hip-high. So if you want it to grow up instead of out on the ground, this is the one you want to plant. Again, no fancy pruning. When this bud gets done flowering, it'll self-prune, set a new bud all by itself. Simply give it some food, and it continually blooms from May through Thanksgiving again. An amazing, amazing rose. Now we get into, let me just show you this one. This is Caramba. I like it because of the flower. I wish it had a few more blooms, but as soon as they put on these flowers, they sell like crazy here at the garden center. Caramba just has that wonderful orange. It's a shrub rose. So it's like an old-fashioned rose, and so it's grafted on its own rootstock, and so it just blooms like crazy and without any real care. So it's a very, very hardy rose, not like some of these others that maybe you had an image in your head. And those are kind of our 3. You get into wild roses, which is sort of what this Caramba is. You got your knockout rose, you got your carpet rose. All of them would be great for beginner gardeners, first-time homeowners, or just those that love to garden but don't want to take that much care of a rose. These are great alternatives.
Terrific. Great advice. Thank you, Ken. For more information on roses and everything else that you plant and grows, come on out to Waters Garden Center on Iron Springs Road here in Prescott.